What's going on, everybody? 8 o'clock on the dot. We in your spot. Y'all know how we rock. This your boy LC Razz, and this is the UndaGround Shoow, motherfuckers. We got a great interview today, man. We got JP The Rockstar, man, down in Arkansas going down tonight, man. You know how it's going down, my dog. Got a great show. Y'all tune in. You know what I'm saying? Share the live out. You dig what I'm talking about? This your boy LC Razz, and this the UndaGround Shoow. We're going to go ahead and start this motherfucker off. Let's kick some of that Arkansas music and shit. You dig what I'm talking about? Let's go.
It's a whole lot of gangsters, it's a whole lot of drugs. It's some hoes poppin' pussy, made them dollars on the floor. It's a whole lot of gangsters, it's a whole lot of drugs. It's some hoes poppin' pussy, made them dollars on the floor. It's a whole lot of gangsters, it's a whole lot of drugs. It's some hoes poppin' pussy, made them dollars on the floor. It's a whole lot of gangsters, it's a whole lot of drugs. It's some hoes poppin' pussy, made them dollars on the floor. It was this nigga that I knew back from hitting licks, slanging dick. Last time I checked, he didn't have no bitch, single as shit. But who the fuck he be? As around town like, do they know me? Knowing that bitches be hating and niggas be staking from conversation down to confrontation. But now I don't get that, but nigga get this. Yes, I'm shaking all this ass, but I don't strip for no tip. You like the way I pop it on the table, spilling liquor on your neighbor, make you pick and choose between these 32 flavors. But now, nigga, look here, let me make this shit clear. I'm a magician, make your money, bitch, and we disappear. So if you down to ride up in this caddy, put your number on the napping. Niggas like you, I know you be catching when I start asking where the dollars at. It's a whole lot of drugs. It's some hoes poppin' pussy, made them dollars on the floor. It's a whole lot of gangsters. It's a whole lot of drugs. It's some hoes poppin' pussy, made them dollars on the floor. It's a whole lot of gangsters. It's a whole lot of drugs. It's some hoes poppin' pussy, made them dollars on the floor. It's a whole lot of gangsters. It's a whole lot of drugs. It's some hoes poppin' pussy, made them dollars on the floor.
Easy on the beat.
What you want me to do? Bounce it. Stop playing with the chick. Bounce it. Pick it up and roll it through now. Bounce it. On my tippy toes, I be bouncing. Hands on my knees, I'ma bounce it. On that BBC, when I dip, drop, roll up on the dick, see the look up on his face. Hold his neck, slow rolling it, make a grip, then I look away. Give my little ass little smack, pat, pull my wig off when I throw it back. Nigga beat it up, me to take the cat. When he tap out, I ain't coming back, cause I bounce it. He cannot believe it, I bounce it. Yeah, fat mama be greedy. Boy, play with the pussy, play with the pussy. Lay in the pussy, lay in the pussy. Shake your face just like a doll. Fuck me under when the fuck up on the walls when I bounce it. Pick it up and roll it, I be bouncing. On my tippy toes, I be bouncing. Hands on my knees, I'ma bounce it. On that BBC, watch me bounce it. Pick it up and roll it, I'ma bounce it. On that BBC, and I
pretty thick bitch, and that ass on. Bounce that shit, gon' bounce that shit. Pretty thick bitch, and that ass on. Bounce that shit, gon' bounce that shit. Pretty thick bitch, and that ass on. Bounce that shit, gon' bounce that shit.
on my tippy toes, I be bouncing. Boy, I'ma drop that do-do-do. Boy, I'ma drop that do-do-do. Boy, I'ma make that like, yeah. Make that ass clap, yeah. Dance it, make that ass clap. Boom, 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 back, that's that pussy pop. Boom, back, that's that back, yeah. Make that ass clap, yeah. Make that ass clap. Boom, 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 back, that's that pussy pop. Boom, back, that's that back, yeah. Pick it up and roll it.
I wanna please you,
Bruh.
I wanna please you, I wanna show you, baby, I wanna stay the need you, I want you, baby.
He got an
Till the
alley.
very last time. He's so aggressive. I wanted to highlight when you want me to style. Oh my God. And life hold on. Nobody who could say it you like me. Nobody.
These rappers, they be so emotional. Talk about stacks and they be so damn gullible. Up on this track is my daily devotional. I'm coming back and this shit ain't negotiable. Yeah, for me, man, it goes down like this, I was real nice to everybody. I spent a lot of time with everybody, and I tried to be good for everybody. And every single one of them motherfuckers shit on me, bro. And let me tell you something, man. I'm the only white boy from my state that was ever on a national hip-hop album. You think I got any love from these motherfucking people? Nah, man, as a matter of fact, I got stabbed in the fucking back. So you know what? Fuck being involved in that. I'm assassinating, choking rappers, they aspirating. Cut them off, I'll castrate them. Can't stop this masturbation, this transformation. Buys on them, my homies act like they ride for them. Fact is, they won't lie for them, won't cry for them. Fact is, they won't die for them now.
Looks like you lost another one.
Talking trash on that shit is gonna get them in trouble. I bust they ass, little bitches know I come with the muscle. I got that gas and I'm lit, they can't count on my hustle. My life has always been a struggle. That's why it's hard to be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble. Be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble. Be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble. Be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble. Be humble.
Fucking with these little bitches. Talking tough, but they ain't ever been in the trenches. It's like a motherfucking gimmick. A player's an epidemic. A hater's a fucking clinic. A taker's a pandemic of fakers. Flashback to Master P. Back when I was 19, kickers bumping in the streets. Now I stay low key. I roll the best damn weed. I got the little knocker shoes, so don't run up on me. In this game of fucking
I'm talking about what you just online with him.
Bread on shit you're faking, but I still roll up. I still show love. I lift my cup. I stand up front. I share my blood. You know my gang is too hard. Plus you that can get too boss. Roll into the town with a fast cars. We got the whole club just trap sauce. We rap stars. Super dude sharp come star. Bitches cry like we pop stars. I'm alive again. I'm a rock star.
Talking trash on that shit is gonna get them in trouble. I bust they ass, little bitches know I come with the muscle. I got that gas and I'm lit, they can't count on my hustle. My life has always been a struggle. That's why it's hard to be humble. I set the game, turn a single to double. Your mama says you was a main, but you still wanna cuddle. They want the car without the pain. They never been in a scuff. They don't understand the struggle. That's why it's hard to be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble. Be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble. Be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble. Be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble.
Yeah, my guitar is Razz, I'll cut these heads like. Yeah, my guitar is Razz, I'll cut these heads like. Yeah, my guitar is Razz, I'll cut these heads like. Yeah, my guitar is Razz, I'll cut these heads like.
Fucking that motherfucking guitar the fuck out. I like that fucking guitar shit. Because you can feel that shit. You know what I'm talking about? My God. What's going on, y'all?
What are you doing?
What's good, man? Chillin', man. Welcome to the UndaGround Shoow, everybody. This your boy LC Razz. As you see, we got JP The Rockstar. We got motherfucking Mr. D and J in the motherfucking building tonight. We got that Arkansas shit in this motherfucker tonight where we this Arkansas fucking takeover. So JP, my God, this your night, my God. Tell everybody, man, what you do, man, where you come from.
Yeah, man. So, JP The Rockstar, man. Uh, been doing music a long time. My hometown is Bentonville, Arkansas. Um, yeah, bro, I'm an artist. I do all kinds of different styles of music. I do all kinds of different instruments. I sing, I rap, I rock the guitar. I'm known for that. And that's what I do, bro. This is what I do. Write music, record music. Um, Had a little break for a while, but I'm happy to be back. Just kind of jumping back in it. Been out for about 3 years, so it's good to be back, man. And I'm excited. Thanks, Raz, for having me on the show, man. Let me introducing me some of your folks, bro. I'm excited to be here.
That's what we do. I know Miss Dia J for a nice while, great supporter, great girl. I love her music. She got some great music. So she one of those women
Thank
that
you.
she stay in the mix. She got nice little R&B jams and nice. She just got nice music. To be honest with you, and she was one of those ladies that I always have in my mix, especially when I'm doing certain music. She can get like in any mix. So that's big shout out to her. So all right, Mr. JP, how I like to start the conversation off and everything. I like you to introduce yourself, and I like you to tell your story. You tell your story. Man, we want to know. You told us where you're from and everything, so we want to know how it was growing up. You know what I'm saying? From like elementary school through high school. You know what I'm saying? Through your life, we want to know what was going on. We want to know the struggles. We want to know JP's story before I get down to the questions. I want to give a fuck if JP's story. Take a whole motherfucking 30 minutes. You tell us your story, introduce us to the world. We want to know JP before I get down to these questions. So, and now I might ask you questions through while you're talking. You dig what I'm talking about? But go ahead, let us know your story, where you was born, your parents, sisters, brothers. We want to know OB. We want to know who didn't like you. We want to know who said JP wasn't gonna be shit. We want to know like all that shit. We want to know.
All right, bet.
You know what
I
I'm
got you.
saying?
Okay.
All right.
You want the tea? Like I need it all. Okay, listen, man. So no, man, listen, I've been doing music since I was a baby. When I was well, I come from a long line of artists like my grandmother, her and her siblings. You know, I love to tell the story about that. They had there was 5 boys and 5 girls, 10 of them, and the boys had a band, and the boys would rock, and when the boys would leave, the girls would jump on the instruments, and anyway, the girls ended up having a band too. It's kind of crazy. So anyway, my whole family's always played uh, instruments, sang, and done all kinds of different stuff. So I've been at it a minute. Um, but yeah, so when I was a kid, it was natural for me to just love music. And then what happened is, when I was 12, I'd sit around and listen to everybody play the guitar all the time, especially my oldest brother. Lived like right across the road from us, and he'd have parties, and they'd get out there and they'd pass the guitar around. Man, I always wanted to play guitar. Come from a family guitar, so I started playing when I was 12. And then by the time I was 13, I decided I wanted to start entertaining, so I jumped on stage and started rocking on stage at 13. And man, I've been lucky enough to do some fun stuff, over the years, and had quite a bunch of fun stuff, man. But honestly, man, I mean, I could go through it all. There's a lot, but
So
I
tell me
think.
this. Let's talk about the guitar, okay? Jumping on the stage at 12, okay?
Oh, okay.
So let's talk about what got us to is jumping on stage, learning this guitar. Talk about all the struggles of learning how to play the guitar. My uncle played the guitar. That's why I know he played the lead guitar, the bass guitar. He played like all the motherfucking instruments. So tell me the struggles playing the guitar, how you know what I'm saying, with the first time you end up on stage and all that. Go from there. Go ahead, my guy.
All right, so yeah, man, like I had a girlfriend, and my girlfriend, she sang, and she had like a vocal coach, and so she would go to this vocal coach, and this vocal coach was helping her out. I was like 13, and it started out with me just playing the guitar like for a song with her, but I was like, man, I want to do this stage thing, man. I was nervous though, boy, I was nervous, and I started working with her vocal coach, who was just kind of helping me, get my voice, helps me to kind of start performing. I was already playing a lot of lead guitar because I had a big influence of like Jimi Hendrix and Stevie Ray Vaughan and like a bunch of the old blues guys. And so I did it, man. I jumped on the stage, bro. I started performing. It was crazy. It was cool. I was nervous as hell. I used to have horrible stage fright, man, when I was young. by the time I was about 14, I ended up moving to Florida for a little while. And I started playing down there, and I got to play with some pretty interesting people down there. But when I moved to Florida, it was different because the first time I played on stage in South Florida, I wasn't nervous anymore. Something happened. Like there was a transformation on stage, and I just lost it. I just lost it. Started just playing like all over the place and just let it all out, let it go, man. And that feeling is the most addictive thing, man, is whenever you can put it all out there like that. And so I've been chasing that feeling ever since. That's still how I like to play. You know, I'm very into the music whenever I'm standing on stage or whenever I'm recording or whenever I'm doing music in general. You know, I try to really dig down deep into it. It's not really like just a vibe for me. You know what I'm saying?
We taught you how to play the guitar, and let's just talk about the struggles of learning how to play the guitar, the what you went through with learning how to play the guitar and stuff like that.
I mean, the struggles of the guitar isn't the easiest instrument, especially when you're first, starting out. So, I picked it up pretty quick, and I was blessed because I had family, like I had all my family that played, you know what I mean? And so everybody kind of helped me to kind of get through it. My grandma would tune my guitar for me. She used to yell at me about that all the time. You're going to have to learn to tune this thing one of these days, boy. But I think that the most important thing is I had made up my mind that I was going to do it, so I did it. And I think that it's like with the guitar when you're struggling through it, it everybody kind of hits a place that they call like a plateau or whatnot. And really, what you got to do is you just got to keep trying to be creative, keep trying to just better yourself. It's like anything else, man. But I wouldn't say that I had to struggle a whole lot. I was lucky. I started real young, and when you're young, things come a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? When you're, I had a lot of great people in my life, man, that already played guitar. So I mean, I was just kind of born for it, man. Like honestly, like it was just it's like a part of me. Like, and now I've been playing for I don't know, like 28 years or something. I've been performing for 28 years, playing for 29 years, some shit like that. And so it's just an extension of like who I am, like what I do. Like just like me and you talking right now. I mean, for me, like just jumping on a guitar and playing a pentatonic scale is like talking. It's like a part of who I am. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man.
All right, well,
my jam.
so let's go from we 13. We've been as I see in the comments, we got Arkansas in this motherfucker. What's up, y'all? How you doing?
Hey, State, baby. Arkansas, y'all.
We up in this
Love y'all,
motherfucker.
Arkansas.
So you've been started competitions on national level at 13. All right, so let's talk through the 13. So we at 13. So what's going on at 13? Let's talk about the life going through 13 and moving on up, getting to the rap thing. But let's get a little personal though. Talk about JP. What was going on at 13 years old, and staying in the music, consistently doing it, and elementary school and going through high school. Tell us about some of the struggles, and stuff like that. Tell us more JP, more JP.
Yeah. When I was like 13 and started doing the performing stuff, I started performing in competitions, man. So it wasn't like I was doing shows. I was performing against other artists. And so I had worked my way up that first year, man. I worked my way up. I went to a little, it was called the Little League of Entertainers is what it was called. And so it was a bunch of different people, different singers. It was kids, they did age groups. And it was kids, and so that was a struggle, man, because listen, when you're really competing, you get a song. You might get 2 songs depending on how many categories you get into. And then it's like real competition. And then of course you have the parents there too, right? So the parents are going to be like, how parents get about their kids. You know what I mean? And so it's pretty tough little competition for kids, but we got in there, man, and I won a bronze medal in at my local level, and then I did a regional in Searcy, Arkansas. The local was in Fayetteville. Then we did Searcy, which was like regional, and I got silver there.
Cersei
No,
down
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Regional for me was in Fayetteville. Then national was in Searcy, and then or not national. Dang, bro. Our like the state was in
there.
Searcy, and then we went to Branson, Missouri for nationals is where it was. And anyway, I won gold at nationals, gold medal with honors. So that was cool, man. Like there was some seriously steep competition, and that was great, man. And so after that, I decided I wanted to go full time. I was done competing, and so I moved to Florida. That's whenever I moved to South Florida. I was like 14. Moved to South Florida, put a little blues band together. I was a blues loving kid, bro. I sang blues music, played blues guitar. That was like, my passion. And so put a blues band together with a bunch of older guys. We started rocking and playing and having a good time. I did a little tour, and it was fun in the South here. And then got homesick and said, "The hell with this, man." At 15, I was like, "I don't like this road thing, man. I just want to go home. I think I want to go be a kid, Because when you're young like that, you don't get to have fun, bro. You got to like sit in the van, you know what I mean, until it's time for you to go on stage. Then you go on stage and you perform for these people, and then your ass has to be out the bar again because you underage. So then I'd be escorted out the bar, have to go sit in the van, you know what I mean? And so anyway, that was I just got homesick, man. I was ready to go home. So I remember I came back for Christmas, and then I was like, I'm not leaving, I'm staying. So school was interesting because I kind of tried to go to the homeschool thing for a while, which really didn't work out. And then I just pretty much quit school, quit. So by the time I was I didn't complete the 8th grade, so that's where I kind of gave up on the school thing. But I did go get my GD, so I do have my GD. But yeah, man, and so came back home, started a local band called 100 Proof, in the Northwest Arkansas region, which in Arkansas is like Fayetteville, Springdale, Rogers, Bentonville, like area. And so, yeah, man, had a successful band. Blessed with that. Like, luckily, we held some sales records for a long time in some of the clubs. You know what I mean and stuff. And I did that for many years. Just kind of like we started another country band called the Sugar Creek Outlaws, and we took them to kind of a regional level and did some stuff regionally with them. And then right whenever we were really starting to kind of pick up with that act, COVID hit. That was 2020. So then COVID hit, and that shut everything down. No more rocking. You know what I mean? It was like it was over. So, yeah, man.
Hold on, JP. Hold on. Who is this Cheryl L. Burnett young lady?
Who is this? Who?
Who is Cheryl L. Burnett?
That's my mama.
I knew that was your mama. Hi, mama. I knew that was your mama.
Boy.
Hey, mama ain't here. Mama ain't here. She ain't playing no. Hey, she ain't playing no games. She like, yeah, national gold honors, baby. Yeah, played with the Patterson, Florida. Blue Oyster Cult Band, baby. Yeah, my son. Blues, baby. Go ahead, mama. We love you, mama. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Mama.
I ain't gonna even curse that much just because we got mama on. This is a very cursing platform. Right now, man, mama on here. We respecting mama. Mama riding tonight. Let me tell you. I know a whole bunch about you more than what you talking about.
Put my camera on.
Let's go, mama. All right, man. Let's get down to it, man. So we're going to get down to it. So we got our GED, right? Hey, I'm right with you, my guy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I did go to high school a little bit, but man, I like fuck that. I went to Job Corps. You know what I'm saying? Got my GED, got a couple trades and stuff like that. So I'm totally with you. So when people say people can drop out of high school and like they ain't gonna be shit. Stop that. Stop that. I got my GD at 16 years old. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm with you all the way. All right, so you say you didn't like the traveling so much because you want to be a kid. You dig what I'm saying? That's very interesting. And I see now that your mama had an impact on you too. Like, hey, if that's what you want to do, son, go ahead and do that and be a kid because we see the struggles, Justin Bieber. We see the struggles, Chris Cross. We see those young kids. You know what I'm saying? That didn't take a break. That straight was into the game. So I'm glad that you got to come out the game, relax, and then come back in the game. That's kudos out to you. So you took a break, right? So what made you transform to rap? Because what I see here, I see a whole bunch of blues bands, guitar bands, stuff like that. What got us into the rap game? Tell us
So
about that game.
I love to tell this story. I'm glad you asked because it's a cool story. So I got, I have 3 boys, and I love all my boys. But so my oldest boy was 12. 2020 had happened, so nobody was doing much, and so my son came to me. He was 12 years old. He said, "Dad, I'm ready, man. I'm ready to get into this music thing, man. Let's go. I'm ready." And boy, I was like, "Yeah, let's go, man. I'm gonna call the music store. You know what I mean? We'll shut it down. We'll go in. We'll pick you out the guitar that you want. You know what I mean? We'll get to work on it. Like let's go." And he said, "Nah, Dad, I don't want to play the guitar." I'm like, "All right, man. You want to do the drums or what are you trying to do?" He's like, "Nah, man. I just want to be a rapper." I said, "All right, boy. All right, bet." So I said, "Well, if he's gonna do rap music, Daddy gonna have to make a lane for him because I'm like, I don't do. I mean, and in the past, I had done with my band 100 Proof, I had done all kinds of like cover songs or rap songs, right? Like, but cover songs, other people's rap songs for partying purposes, selling liquor and fucking filling clubs up. You know what I'm saying? And so as a front man, I had rapped for years, but just hadn't written a whole lot of my own rap music, if that makes sense. So I was like, all right. So I started writing some rap songs, and I started getting into this thing. I started connecting with the community and stuff like that. Started kind of meeting people and working my way through. And of course, about 3 months in, my boy decided he didn't want to rap no more. He wanted to be a basketball player, which is cool. I'm like, all right, bet. He's a hell of a basketball player, by the way. He's 17 now. But anyway, but no, so man, I had already started to kind of get some motion and I was really starting to enjoy it. And one of the things I've always done all different styles of music, so many different styles of music. One of the things I love about hip hop music is that you can do any style of music that you want to do in hip hop music. It's really not acceptable if you're a country act to do a reggae song. It's really not acceptable if you're in a rock band to do a country song. But if you in hip hop, you can do all of it. And nobody even blinks an eye. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so I've always been so into music as a whole. So that's one of the things I love about hip hop. So then I got lucky enough, performing in Fayetteville, met up with a guy named Duke Deuce out of Memphis, Tennessee. He put me on his album, which was dope. I was a featured artist. Some other artists that were featured on that was like Glorilla, Juicy J. Who else was on there? Lil Yachty was on there. Some of them guys. So it's called Duke Deuce Crunk Star. So that was really great opportunity for me. And that was fun. I was invited to go to Rolling Loud Miami, and I passed that opportunity because I had a baby. But my third child was being born. So I stayed home in the hospital for that. And I don't know. I felt like that was the right thing for me to do. I still stand behind that.
Damn right. But no, that ain't like better not ever cross your mind like you did. Hell no, you ain't did nothing wrong. You better have been there, goddammit. Ooh, I'm sorry. Sorry, mama. But you probably said what I said. You better been there, boy.
Yeah. So and then after the baby was born, man, I had some just it's pretty much whenever I kind of started my break. I released the little things here and there, kind of played around here and there, you know what I mean, kind of tease people and stuff and whatnot, but didn't really start dropping. And so like, yeah, again, And what I've decided is that because of my background and everything, I really, I've set myself up with this hip hop thing, doing hip hop music for quite a while now, and I enjoy it so much. And so I'm country as hell though, and I'm like, that's one of the things I'm like, I'm our objective is to take on country rap, like for real. Like we're really gonna come into the country rap genre. Uh, I'm gonna come into the country rap genre aggressively, but I'm coming into it in a positive way still, like because I love people, but I also in that specific subgenre of hip hop, there's so much bullshit that goes on that don't even belong in hip hop in the first place. I'm like, man.
I want to stop you there, my guy. You're coming aggressive. You're not doing nothing else. That guitar is too mean, so we're not going to play that little humble stuff today. You was coming.
Say what now? I can't.
Thank you.
You is coming in aggressive, my guy. There ain't none of that what you just said.
Humble.
Ain't none of that. That guitar is too mean. But you be talking about I'm coming in aggressive, but no, my guy, you killing that guitar. Look, I love the guitar. Like I say, my uncle played the guitar. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when I'm hearing them strings like that, man, you got to. Prince is Prince is my number one artist of all time. You understand me? Prince, my favorite artist of all time.
Oh, I know, baby.
And it ain't just because of the sexual songs. It's because that man was an artist and could kill the guitar anytime. He felt like he wanted to do it. Boy, quit playing with him. You're coming in aggressive. We coming in hot. We coming in hot, baby. That's what we do. We coming in hot.
He's one of the most, I'll tell you what, underrated artists, I think. I mean, he got a lot of love, in his later years. And I mean, he was still a national artist, but I mean, that boy, like you said, I mean, boy, he could tear it up. He could play, he could write. And the sexual songs, they sold. That's why you know who Prince is. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he was a real one when it comes to music theory, and like really being a real writer. And like, I mean, that boy was crazy with it. And so anyway, I love Prince too, man. I second that. For sure.
So Miss DJ, honey bunch. How did you run across this guy? I mean, that's cause let me give your props out if nobody in Arkansas is giving you props out. I've heard a lot of rap girls. You dig what I'm talking about? I'm not a real rap girl guy. But let me tell you something. DJ, if they ain't representing you out there in Arkansas, baby, I don't know what they doing. I don't know who they choosing, but they losing, baby. It's all
Big
in
fact.
the pudding, boo-boo. You dig what I'm talking about? That's so true. So how did you run across this guy? Tell me how that happened. How you run across him?
I've been knowing JP for a few years, and I actually met him. He was at my interview when I went up there to debut my song on a radio station in Fayetteville, and that was my first radio interview. And he was there, and they was asking me in the interview like, "How you feel working with JP The Rockstar?" I'm like, "I don't know JP The Rockstar." They was like, "He right there," and I'm like, "I just met him today," and they like, "What?" So as I got to chilling with him and stuff, he was real cool. We had so much in common. He didn't even know I like rock music. Like he didn't know I had like this wide ass catalog of music. So I was like, okay, cool. So years went by. We stayed in touch. We got a song together. He's playing the guitar with my song, and I think I sent it to you, Juice baby. But at any rate, one day. This man, you won't even believe me if I told you this story because it's crazy. But he was just talking to me. He was just like, "Yeah, D, you're gonna be my manager." And I'm like, "No, I'm not. Like, I'm always your friend, but I'm not gonna manage. I don't know how to manage. I don't know what I'm doing." And so he was like, "Yes, you are." He said, "I'm about to see you a list of songs, and you're gonna go through this list, and we're gonna arrange these songs, and we're just gonna drop." I said, "Whatever, JP." I kid you not. We went so hard that next day we just lost control. We thought we was stuck in a time lapse because we was like, it's been 4 days. Really, it's been like 2 weeks. But everything we said we was gonna do from talking months up leading to when we started, it's like we manifested. And we just took off and been linked up together since. Like, I don't know, it's crazy. Because we already talked all day. So doing this is kind of different. It's very different because like I don't know. I had to learn him as not like a friend. I had to know him as an artist, as a person. That way I could know how to talk him up because it's different. And the coolest thing he did to me was this right there, right here. Cause how I'm talking to you, how we talking Razz, he ain't for none of that shit. He wanted professional as can be. So one day he had me call to his job and do like a request. And I thought that was pretty cool because he didn't even know he was talking to me. So the switch up was good. So the way he trusts me to do business and the way he believe in me is like vice versa. So what I lack, he helped me make up for, and what he lacked, I help him make up for. So it's like a balance. So it works out perfectly, and that's how I became a team.
And that's how a marriage supposed to work out. You know what I'm saying? When you congregated together, that's how it work out. You know what I'm talking about? No, I'm saying like a marriage is in business marriage. That's just marriage, period. I just use that term. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it's fucking supposed to be. When that's a balance. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna do everything right. So what he can't do right, you do well. What you can't do right, you do well. That's how it's supposed to balance. You the left side, we in the right side. We moving forward. You dig what I'm saying? We can't all be on the right. We just gonna lean and just fall. Where we going now? We just leaning. We ain't rocking. We leaning. You know what I'm talking about? That's how that go. All right, so let's get down to it. So you got 3 kids, my guy. Is it the same young lady, or is it 2, 3, or?
No, I've got 3 kids by 4 baby mamas.
3 kids.
That man thing,
Say it again.
I got 3 kids by 4 baby mamas.
This guy said 3 kids by 4 baby mamas. So
yeah, the one kid we had the threesome, and we didn't really know how it happened, and we're not sure. Like they was both mamas. I got 3 kids, 4 baby mamas,
and 4 baby mamas. Y'all heard, y'all heard this shit. Y'all heard this right here on the UndaGround Shoow. 3 kids, 4 baby mamas. You can't make this up.
It's a pain in the ass too, boy.
He got Waffle House calculator.
Say that again.
He got Waffle House calculator because that math ain't math.
So how do the kids enjoy your music and enjoy that you're doing everything and stuff like that, my guy?
Yeah, all my kids love the music, man. They've always been like supporters and stuff, and even my little baby who's 3, he wants to always sit on my lap, at the when I'm mixing songs and stuff like that. He bounces and rocks. My 10-year-old rocks my stuff and shows his friends at school, and which I think is dope. And even my 17-year-old, honestly, and all of his little hoodlum buddies, they rock with me. They rock with me hard, which is dope to have. Honestly, like to have the kids that are like 16, 17 rocking with you. That's dope. So man, I feel fortunate for that. Luckily my kids, my family, everybody supports me. I don't have a whole lot. The only people, there are some people who love to hate me. You know what I'm saying? But not anybody who is close to me or my family or my kids or stuff. I've always had a great support system when it comes to that. People believe in me and my family, and I'm very grateful for that because I know that doesn't happen for everybody. You know what I mean? So yeah, but my kids are ornery. All 3 boys ornery as hell.
All right. So, man, here we go, man. We finna get down to some questions. You know what I'm talking about? We got Arkansas in the building, and we chilling. You know what I'm talking about? What's up, Trent?
State, baby.
We got everybody. You know what I'm saying? They hate you, cuz they ain't your gang. They ain't, I hate you, cuz they ain't your gang, cuz.
That's fact. My guy, Deshay. What's up, man?
All right, man. So, tell us something that you wish you can do better, my guy.
That I wish I could do better? Man, listen, I have passed up more opportunities. There's a lot of things that I would do differently if I had it to do over again. I passed up so many opportunities, man. Like, honestly, that it's crazy.
Well, hey, check it out. I'm going to get to that question. But what do you think you could do better?
Like right now?
Like right now, what you think you could do better?
So most certainly right now, one of the things that we're trying to do better is we're trying to gain a new audience and get out to new people who have never seen me and never heard of me, don't know what I'm about. You know what I mean? We're definitely trying to get out there. That's what we need to do better. We need to be able to market the brand a little bit more. And so that's really our plan. And I think we're executing it, but I mean, we definitely could do some more work of that. I mean, I think that um, making the right investments for the brand, I think, is coming. But we're just not there yet. We're getting there. But yeah, pushing the brand to new audiences. Mostly, I got to get back out on the road, bro. I got to get back out and tour because I haven't toured in a few years, and that's where you really shake hands, meet people. Get down and grimy. I was doing an interview the other day, and I told them the same thing. Like, we as artists, we want to hang out in the back with the big national artists and meet them and dab them up and visit and talk and everything. And that is so fucking backwards, because realistically, like, we're doing that for our own personal enjoyment, and that's fine. But like, really, if I had some shit to do over again, I opened for a lot of national artists, bro, in my day, and I should have been not hanging out with the fucking national artists. I should have my ass in the crowd, shaking hands, saying I was that dude on stage. Let me see your phone and plug in your damn, plug in and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's selling merch and like shaking hands. Instead, I go out, do my thing for a huge crowd, feel all great about my damn self and my damn ego, go kick it in the back. You know what I mean, with the national act, and go home with a great memory. But I didn't do really that much for my brand. You know what I'm saying? Like I should have, because these artists aren't here to help you, bro. They just looking for you to, what I mean? They got their own thing that they're doing. They're not here to help you, bro. Like, that's not their objective, man. You meet a national artist, you open for a national artist, you are a support artist. They're looking at you to do your job. Your job is to bring some bodies in here, bring in the bodies that weren't going to come in the first place, and keep the crowd that did come there long enough for the bar or the venue to make enough money to pay for the damn however it works. There's a lot of reasons. But yeah, they're not really there to help you.
So
They're not going to help you.
So basically, you wish you could market and promote yourself better, because that's very important that you said it. And I'm glad that you now learned that, because you got to go out there and promote yourself. Ain't nobody going to help you do that, especially as an independent artist doing what you're trying to do. So you got to get out there. You got to promote yourself. You got to rub those elbows, get those numbers, get those relationships. You dig what I'm talking about? And that's what makes the world go round. Because sometimes it's really not about what you do or how good you are. It's about who you know.
Yep.
The game is all about who you know. You might, because JP, you probably better than a whole, but niggas DJ better than a whole bunch of artists. You dig what I'm talking about? But it's just about who you know, not how you.
Just like I know you.
And like I know you.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, and I wanted to say a minute ago, man, like, shout out to Miss DJ, because she really was like, JP, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, what? Like, why do you want to manage me? And I would like for you guys, everybody, to understand the reason why I wanted Ms. DJ to manage me is for a couple of reasons. One of which is her work ethic is fucking unmatched. Like, you're not going to outwork her, period. This girl works. That's it. That's all she does. She wakes up, breathes it, goes to bed, dreams it, and starts over. I mean, that's what she does. She works. She believes in this shit. So work ethic is super important, and she has that. But then also, she don't put up with no shit, and I like that too, because in the business world of it, you take all this bullshit with the music away from it for a minute, and you come right down to the business part of it. And I think that that's another thing about Dia and me, and she's learned from me, like, as a friend. Like, I'm a nice, easygoing dude, but we start getting into business, and I'm quick. I don't play around. Like, I don't have time to waste with the business thing. You're not going to take advantage of me. You know what I mean? I'm not that dude. Wrong guy. You know what I mean? And I'm really fast. If I'm not happy with the product I receive, I'm not going to use you again. You know what I'm saying? So, but I have plenty of people that we do great business with. But you know what I'm saying? I'm also kind of a pain in the ass with the business thing. So she kind of helps to negate that for me a little bit too. But she don't put up with no shit neither. So it's good. It makes it work out really good. You know.
It's a good thing you don't play around because you can't, especially with producers now. You got to understand that the game is so, it is what it is. It's so over saturated. So
Definitely.
you got these people that just come in and mix their stuff and just for the money, not for the name. So you got to kind of go in and see who on that level, who's really doing this for their name. Because if they're doing it for their name, one thing they're not going to do is mess up your product because their name is on the line. For a person that's doing it for money, you really don't want to mess with him because he's gonna give you anything and just say that's all right. Boom, boom, boom. Here you go. Long as you say it's good, he all good. Taking your money for nothing. You know what I'm saying about? That's why you always want to know about who care about their name. So when they say, hey, Bart Scott produced this, that's that name. You know that name on the line. That name on the line right there. Once that beat come on, who's Bart Scott? Oh shit, that's shit. All right, Bart Scott on it. Boom, boom, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that name really means something. So I'm glad you know what I'm saying, got to that point too. So all right, let's get down to these questions, my guy. So, what's your end game in this rap game in this industry? What's your end game?
Well, I think that I'm in a place now where, like I said, I haven't reached beyond the regional artist level, and I think that my end game is obviously to go international. I mean, what are we doing if we're not doing it? I love the artistic side of it, and I'll do it for the rest of my life, no matter what, because I'm an artist, really. But my end game, man, like we really want to take it as far as we can. We really want to get to the top. I know that I've passed up opportunities that like I shouldn't have probably necessarily passed up, or however you want to feel about it. But I think that there was a reason for those things, and I think that I'm more prepared now to handle all of it than I ever have been in my whole life. And I think that I think that I have a lot of different things that I can bring um, to music in general. Uh, you know what I'm saying? As an artist. So yeah, man, my end game, you know, make $1 million, have a couple artists that make more millions for me, you know, and chill.
I got you. My end game basically is to have about 4 shows, a nice little network, and I'm not on nothing. I'm just in the background producing and engineering. That's my end game. It's kind of
That's dope.
yeah, it's kind of getting to that point right there. You dig it? So tell me, man, what's one of your biggest influences, my guy?
Say that again.
What's one of your biggest influences?
Biggest influences? Musically, man, I mean, that's a hard one, but Jimi Hendrix was like a huge influence, and Stevie Ray Vaughan. I used to watch those guys. I used to watch VHS tapes of those dudes and would rewind it to learn what licks they were playing on the guitar and try to mimic their stuff and figure it out, you know, whenever I was little. So those are probably the biggest influences that I would say that I had as far as that goes. Now I gotta also give it out to big shout out to my oldest brother, Big C, because he was a real big influence for me. You know what I mean? And Big C and I both had we were both the front men of the band 100 Proof that I was telling you about. You know, and Sugar Creek Outlaws actually. So like we rocked together on stage for a long time, but you know, it was like he was like one of those guys that I really looked up to, and I really wanted to do music because of just the way. I mean, I mean, he only does it for fun. You know what I mean? Really, but he's such a great entertainer, and he was a huge influence of mine, um, playing the guitar, singing, writing songs. You know, so I mean, huge.
All right. So if you wasn't doing music right now, if you weren't doing music, if you went into music, what would you be doing right now, JP?
Man, if I wasn't doing music right now, what would I be doing right now? I would probably be, I don't know, man, in jail. I don't know. I have no idea what the hell I'd be doing, brother. I'd be. I really don't know. I've been doing music my whole life, man. I can't imagine not doing it. It's crazy to me to even think about. Like,
This the first time on the Underground Show that anyone answered that question like that. Everyone had something else that they would do, but this guy right here say, man, I don't know." My God!
He didn't think about it.
I don't know, man. I can't even tell.
But honestly, I love it.
I can't even imagine, my guy.
I really can't. Me, man, is who I am. You know, it's what I've been at it. So.
First time on the Underground Show, y'all heard this. All right. So who is your top 5 right now? And then I'm not talking about of all time, nothing like that. I'm just talking about right now, like people that you listening to. Who is your top 5 right now? Your top 5 hip hop artists right now.
I don't have them.
Ooh.
And I'll tell you the reason I don't have them is because I'm way too easily influenced, man. So I write so much. And I really don't listen to a whole lot of music anymore, because I've disappointed myself too many times thinking I'm writing a badass song to learn that I actually accidentally had a melody that I was influenced by, that I'd heard in passing or whatever, and it stuck in my head. And being that I'm a writer and an artist, I have to be careful, because I got to be careful. I'll be too easily influenced, and then I'll subconsciously, be following that. And so I don't really listen to a lot of music, man. I write.
Okay, I used to be in music. If did nobody know, right? I used to rap, do all the thing, right? And when it was time for me to write a song or write an album, that whole month I wouldn't listen to nobody's music at all.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear what's new out. I don't want to hear nothing because of what you just said. Because of that point of what you just said, I don't want that melody or what they doing to influence what I'm doing. I want everything to be created from here, from the soul, from everything. So I don't want to hear no music. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear nothing. I want to hear me. That's what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So that's real stuff. And people thought I was crazy. So now y'all see from Arkansas, JP do just as me. We don't even listen to the music because we do's it and we got something to do it. You do it, you dig it? My
That's
God.
it.
You dig? Real
We write every day. I mean, I write every single day. Every single day, I write something. Maybe it's just a hook. Maybe it's a full song. Sometimes I write a verse and record it and have a whole damn song done in a day. Sometimes it takes me a week. It depends. But I mean, and accepting that is another thing too. I think the artists, especially younger artists, have to understand you can't push yourself through nothing. Accept it, brother. Like, let it be what it's going to be. Let it come. I mean, this is supposed to be when we're writing music and we're creating this. You know what I mean? Like, we're really gotta dig, and you can't force it, man. And so, like, I have certain things that I do if I know I have to write or I'm gonna write, but I write every day no matter what, man. Like, period. So I don't write like you think, though. I don't have like a notebook that I write in all the time. If somebody does something stupid, I'll write a hook about it like that, and then I'll sing it to them all day long just to give them shit. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, But always writing something, man. Always.
All right, my guy. All right. So when was it a time, man, where you just want to quit this game? You just want to say, man, and tell us about that time, my guy.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. So, I was talking about whenever I was homesick, and I don't tell a whole lot of people this, but if I would have gone back to South Florida, RCA Records had a contract that they wanted to offer me. And I just didn't even, I had no desire at that point even to play. Like, I was like, nah, man, like, I'm over it. Like, I was burned out, you know, kid. I just been too much on the road and everything and all that jive. And so I gave it up then, and then it sucked me back in, you know, and I started doing it for fun. And then I was probably, I would say, I was probably that I was going to hang it up. But see, the crazy thing about music with me is that it doesn't let me, man. Like, it doesn't let me go. It's just, it's not ever going to let me go. And I've accepted that. I've learned that. But yeah, man, I mean, you know, again, I think it comes back to letting things kind of be what they are, and then letting things kind of come together how they're supposed to. And sometimes it's not the way that we expect it to or the way we want it to, but it is, you know, it is just a natural thing, and you have to just let certain things come. So, you know, there was a time whenever I felt like I quit. Now I know better. I know I'm never going to quit. You guys are never going to get rid of me. The people who hate me, sorry y'all hate me. You ain't never getting rid of me, because I ain't never quitting. Good luck. Sorry. Oh, you're muted, my guy.
He must have known he mute.
Yeah, nah, no, thank you, everybody. All right, man, we're going to take us a quick break right quick. We're going to play a couple jams right quick. Arkansas, stand up. Share the live, because we all are live. We're going to play some of that JP Rockstar, you dig what I'm talking about? Mixed with a little mixed with a little DJ. Y'all go use the bathroom, roll your blunts, do what you want. We finna get to the music. You know how we do it. This is the Underground Show. You know this is what we do. Let's get it.
Get money.
It's money. You mustn't really want that bag enough. You slacking up, fell off your back slim as fuck. Still stressing, begging every week. Little bitch racking up. How you gonna get one up on me? And I'm no runner up. Not $2, a good look, space right drinks to help re-up. Yeah, I'm back, don't know how to act. In need of them racks. Turn your head, snatch it by your tracks. If you ever turn your back, oh, you sad. Stand up for yourself, get it back in blood, you bad. For you talk, smell that little cat. Now take your ass a bath. Look here, I don't really just fuck niggas. Especially he a fuck nigga. He say he a shooter, but he miss. I don't trust niggas. I don't know why I fuck with him. Yeah, I know why I fuck with him. He'll crash dummy, get fast money. If I say get it, he'll take it from me. I'm a connoisseur, I'm the queen of Rudy. I'm the spoon to feed you, I'm the pot to brew. It's the pussy power on this hand. My own pot to take a piss in. You an outsider, you don't look in. You a weak bitch, you a give in. Go one-on-one, you better phone a friend. I'm on my toes like it's 9. Say little bitch, chill out while you talking all that shit. Pull up and get 30 slicks hit. Baby girl, I need my fix. I ain't into talking all that shit. All that yapping in that cap for sucking dick. I'm a fiend, I need my fix. I get money. I make more than her. And it's funny. I ain't scared to throw it in the bag. Rub it down, grab my lunch, took my brown paper bag.
I get money. I'm big country. I get money. I'm big country. I get money. Hey, I'm big country. Hold up. I'm going back to hunting. I'm going back to fishing. Fuck this rap shit. Hey, I'll end up in prison. Yeah. You won't catch me slipping. You won't catch me flipping. Nah. I'll walk your ass down. It's just like frog digging. Hey, I'm going back to hunting. I'm going back to fishing. Fuck this rap shit, ayy, I'll end up in prison. You won't catch me slipping, you won't catch me flipping. Nah, I'll walk your ass down, it's just like frog digging. I really came about the country, I really came about the mud. I spit my shit up in the city, I respect about them thugs. In the woods, you know I'm famous, I wear shorts with these boots. And all my hood rap friends call me the great white truth. Hey, I'm country, so don't try me. Slack Jordan, I get grimy. I'm in the city with a pole, I'm always checking who behind me. Arkansas rep my clique, I was born to talk my shit. Knock, don't know who it is, you'll meet my double barrel switch. See, I'm a redneck, I'm white trash, a hippie kind of kid. I got a redneck, a white trash, a hippie kind of bitch. I'm like a mix of David Cole, Colt, Fold, and Bo C. Now let me take this up church, I'm the country rap Jesus. I'm big country, I get money. Hey, I'm big country, I get money. I'm big country, I get money. Hey, I'm big country. Hold up. I'm going big to hunting, I'm going big to fishing. Fuck this rap shit, hey, I'll end up in prison. Yeah. You won't catch me slipping, you won't catch me flipping. Nah, I'll walk your ass down, it's just like frog picking. Hey, I'm going big to hunting, I'm going big to fishing. Fuck this rap shit, hey, I'll end up in prison. You won't catch me slipping, you won't catch me flipping. Nah, I'll walk your ass down, it's just like frog picking. Hey.
Big Joe, I get money, Big Joe, I get money, Big Joe, I get money, Big Joe, I get money. Going back to hunting and fishing. I up a pole on these niggas, pockets got swole on these bitches. Don't see the hate, but I love how they sneak with the disses. Wipe me down, yeah, I'm clean as the dishes. Moving like snakes, I hear them hiss. Old scabs, yeah, I see them picking. Can't put the shoe on me cause it ain't fitting. Mad that I'm winning, they losers. Skip these niggas like class. I think it's fair, so they call me Bueller. They on the top of computers. I really be with them shooters. My niggas ride like a Uber. Boy, I'm on top like a roofer. These niggas funny, Amy Schumer. Yeah, know I'm the one that they hate most, but they watch like a paid post. And they sit back and take notes. Rello like who is they? I don't know. I fuck around and get they smoke. I ain't worried cause they broke. And I'm T.I. cause they know. Boom, 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 in this case closed. Cause I fed to the country with JP and lay low. Like,
I'm going big to hunting, I'm going big to fishing. Fuck this rap shit, hey, I'll end up in prison. You won't catch me slipping, you won't catch me flipping. Nah, I'll walk your ass down, it's just like frog picking. Hey, I'm going big to hunting, I'm going big to fishing. Fuck this rap shit, hey, I'll end up in prison. You won't catch me slipping, you won't catch me flipping. Nah, I'll walk your ass down, it's just like frog picking. Hey.
I never, ever want to hear you say, you're not coming in aggressive. Boy, you wearing that guitar out, boy. I'm talking about, man. Boy, I know you probably be getting hired for gigs and all kind of stuff, my guy. That, boy, you got skills, my guy. You got skills.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, on the Son we heard Frog gigging. I want to shout out my guy, Joe Cabezy, for real, man. And if you don't know who Joe Cabezy is, you should check him out, y'all. My guy is super talented, and I don't know if you guys are like, I mean, in Little Rock, this boy is I mean, he's a top dog, man. I mean, he's taking off. As a matter of fact, you could catch me on stage with Joe Cabezy August 9th in Little Rock, Arkansas. But I mean, he's hard, man. I mean, he's got great cities behind him. You know what I mean? But the city's behind him because he's a great lyricist. You know what I mean? He's a really great entertainer. He's got several different styles too. You know what I mean? And so anyway, shout out Joker boy. I mean, he's my guy, man, and I appreciate him rocking with me, man, because but yeah.
All day long, my guy, all day long. All right, so just get down to it, my guy. So why should, like, I'm riding, right? I'm going out of town, I'm driving something, probably going to Texas or something. It's like 20-some hours to get to Texas where I'm from, right? So I got me a list of music, right? Some jams I'm going to be jamming to. I'm going to be riding, I'm going to be smoking weed, be riding, driving. So I'm listening to jams. Why should I put some JP The Rockstar in my mix? Why?
Well, I mean, I like to think that you're not gonna. I mean, I like to think that you're not gonna hear anybody else like me, you know. And listen, you're either gonna rock with it or you're not gonna rock with it, and that's fine. Either one. If you listen to one of my songs, you do not know me. You know what I mean? You don't know my music. You don't know what I do. You don't understand my style. I even think if you listen to two songs and maybe even three, you probably still don't know me musically because I love to do different. I mean, I really approach every song like a painting. You know what I mean? So every song that I do is different. I mean, it's a different deal every time. Every song has a different flow, has a different emotion, has a different feeling, you know. And so, if you don't at least listen, I would say at least to three of my songs, you probably have no idea, you know what I mean, like really where I'm at, or you even like me. Now, if you're on a road trip and you want to listen to that artist, that's almost like listening to um, it's almost like listening to like a channel or something, you know, a lot of variety, like you want to switch it up and stuff, man, just plug in some of my stuff, man, and you're going to find variety. You probably find something you like and probably find something you don't like, and that's fine too, you know.
I'm gonna say this. This is why you should listen to JP. I'll do it for you, my guy. This is why you listen to JP, because if you ride and you got mix and you grooving, let me tell you something. You pray frog get it. You're gonna be really grooving with the mixture of hip hop and the mixture of that funky ass guitar that boy be playing. Then you throw in some hard to be humble. So you ride, and now you just can't catch me slipping. You can't see
Yeah.
boom, boom. You can't get. That's why you should listen to some damn JP The Rockstar, because he fucking rocks. That's why you should listen to JP The Rockstar, because you won't be disappointed when you're rolling down the highway. Matter of fact, you might hit the song back about 2-3 more times. You might be like.
And for those of you who are not watching the news today, there was one.
And then the song ends, and then you just come back. You know, I gotta hit that one more time. Let me hit that motherfucker one more time.
And for those of you who are.
And then you let that ride, and then you come to.
These rappers say beats.
That's why you listen to JP. All right, my guy. So, if you knew what you knew now, my guy, what would you do different?
Well, I think that's a good question. You know, I kind of already kind of went over that. You know, one of the things that I mean, one of the biggest things that I really regret is not spending more time with my fans. I feel like I could do that better. I feel like another thing is that I definitely toured, but I haven't toured hard, you know, and I think that that's something different that I mean, it's not too late. It's something we plan on doing, you know what I mean? But it's a mistake that I've made because, you know, touring is so important, you know, getting to these different cities, getting out and about, you know. And so I think, you know, like I said, spending more time in the crowd, you know, with my fans, and less time in the back, and more harder touring, like hard tour schedules. You know, not like, oh man, I'm gonna go do a show over here, and in a few weeks I'm gonna go do another show over here. You know, but like rather like a hard tour schedule, and then apply that getting out. You know, meeting people, shaking hands, kissing babies.
All right, my guy. So I'm a guy, I'm an investor, right? Checking out JP The Rockstar. I got 100 grand. I say, hey, JP, make this money. I want to put 100 grand into you. What would you do with that 100 grand?
Say the last part one more time, I got.
And I want to invest into your music. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Let's make this money. So what would you use this 100 grand for? I give you 100 grand right now. What you gonna use it for?
Got it. Well, I think that there's different levels to this, right? So I think that if depending on what level you're at would depend on like where you financially need to put your money. Um, I do love to mix. I mix and master and record my own stuff. You know what I mean? I have for a long time. I learned under a Full Sail graduate who had a degree in audio engineering. So, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I've kind of got that down. I know a lot of times people like to spend that money, not just to have a professional, you know, but or also, you know, not just to be in a professional recording studio, but like for the experience and all that jive. And I've done that, and that's fun and all. But you know, I don't think at my spot right now we could save money there. You know, marketing is the most important thing in this game. Period. If people don't know about your brand and they don't know about your song, then there's not you. There's zero hope for you. So marketing I think would be the number one, and I think it is as of right now that with DJ and I, that's our number one game plan right now is how can we market the brand and get it to eyes and to people who have never seen it or heard it, you know. And so, aside from marketing, you know, with my plan right now, um, you know, touring hard, like I said, that always requires an upfront budget. As an underground or an independent artist, however you want to say it, as an independent artist, you, especially in uh, even at the level that I'm at, you know, you got to plan on losing money. Like your tour, you are not going to make money. You don't go on tour to make money in the beginning, you know, anyway. And so, yep, marketing and touring are the biggest things. You know, merch is the biggest way that artists can make money, you know. And so if you don't have your merch right, you know, you're missing out. And I mean, aside from it being free advertising, um, you know, the way that you make money in this business is not what everybody thinks. It's not through stream, and it's not through even features can make you some money, but it's not really that much. Where you make your money is by selling merch and paying shows, like real shows, you know, um, not little showcases because showcases don't pay. You oftentimes have to pay to get on a showcase, you know. Um, but so that's where you really make your money. And so if you really are about trying to get that money, you better learn how to invest it, and then you better learn how to turn around and market it. Because period, ain't nobody again, no one is going to buy your merch if they don't know who you are, or if they're not. I mean, you have to turn the fans. And I think you know too many people are stuck on what's hot, what is what's oh man, I find this artist to be dope. No, this artist is trash, and I think that you know we all understand it's an opinion based game. I think there's room for just about everyone and every different style. So find your audience. You don't need to change your music to suit whoever. Fuck them. You know what I mean? Find your audience and let your fans be your fans. Most importantly, another one too is that other artists can be fans, but other artists are not going to be real fans, like people that don't have a vested interest in music. You want real music consumers, people who actually consume music. Because again, how many artists? I mean, you can have artists, other artists support other. I support other artists. I got friends who are artists, man. We support each other. You know what I'm saying? But they're fans, and I'm fans, and that's great. But it's not like having someone who's a consumer of music and does not do music, but rather enjoys music. Those are the people that you sell your merch to, that you're going to get your streams. You're going to have, you know, I'm lucky enough, I'm very lucky to have a super hardcore fan base. And the reason why my fan base is so good is because it's filled with people who are not artists. So they're diehard JP the Rockstar fans. And it doesn't matter what kind of music I do, they love me. They go stick by.
Hey JP, I just want to say you said everything that I tell artists on this show, like literally everything. And what I'm starting to do on the show also is to what I'm bringing to the show is not other producers no more. I'm gonna start bringing individuals that don't do music, don't do none of that. They just like music, and have them do some of the judging on the show when I do my reviews and stuff like that. Because the consumer, we need to get back to the consumer, and that's why I'm doing this. Why we want to get back to the consumer, because the consumer now has got led astray to streaming. You dig what I'm saying? And I had a conversation with just a person that I work with, a young lady, and I'm like, so, would you rather buy music or would you just rather stream music? And you finna find out the shocking answer. This is what she said. She said, well, I don't know where to go buy it at, so I just stream it. This is what she said. I don't know where to buy it at, so I just stream it. I say, but would you buy music? She say, yeah, I'll support people if I like the stuff. You know, I'll do that. I don't know where to buy it, so we have to get back to the consumer and get back to the fans to coming to buying music, because that's what we want. Because as you specified before, streams ain't nothing. You can stream, it's good and all, it's cool. People know, you got streams, you on Spotify, that's cool. But what's really going to get you the money? That's when we talk about funds. We're talking about now building a brand to get money. So I'm glad you touched on that. And ha, see, I like this guy. Everything I be saying, my man just bagged me up. He didn't even know he was bagging me up. Ha, yeah, Underground Show. So, all right, my guy, what's the most important thing to you in your life?
My
Besides
kids. My kids are always my most important thing, man. My boys are so important to me. My daddy, and I'm not trashing my daddy because I love my daddy, but my daddy wasn't around, And then my dad died young, and my older brothers were older, and I had a lot to learn as far as being a man that I had to learn on my own. And I always, as a young boy, wanted my dad to be there for me. And like I said, I'm not trying to trash talk him, but he wasn't. And so, to me, man, the most important thing to me is be there for my kids. I mean, I will literally go to war for my kids. I've proven that, and I'd prove it again because that's the most important thing in my life, for sure.
That's real talk. And that's real talk, man. When you say that, man. But you have a great supportive mom, and we're glad mom held it down. You dig? I'm talking about. So, all right, my guy. So, if you were stuck, who would you like to be stuck with on a stranded island?
Boy, on a stranded island, and I only get to have one person there. Dang, man. Somebody I don't know. I don't know. Hell, I don't know, man. I don't want to be on no damn island. I don't want to be stuck on no damn island, man. What the hell?
But if you was,
Bear Grylls. That's who I'd be. You know that guy who Bear Grylls who like goes out in like nature with nothing and shit. Then he comes up. Yeah, that's the dude I want on the island. I'm like, bro, like here I go, man. Whatever we need to do, like let's handle business. But thanks, Bear. That's who I'd be. Bear Grylls. Yeah.
hey, that's probably one of the smallest answers we heard on the Underground Show. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody be like, I want my wife, or I want my. I'm like, I don't say nothing, but like, why would you want your wife on the island though? That you trying to get off of it, and you trying to
you trying to get out the house. You trying to get out the house. Why you gonna be? Why you taking her to the island? You trying to get out the house in the first place?
No, she don't know how to do shit. We all dead. We all dead. All right, man. All right. What do you feel, man? What do you feel what do you feel some of the things that should change in the industry? Just your perspective and your opinion. What you think?
The change.
What you think should change in the industry? Some of the things that should change in music industry.
Yeah. So over the years, a lot of things have changed because I grew up in the era when when I was real young.
I'm saying what you think should change in the industry now.
What should change in it, man? I'll tell you what should change. There's a couple of things that should change, really. One, I think that there's it's so saturated somehow something needs to happen because there used to be an art to it, and now, I mean, listen, man, now and don't get me wrong, I understand we're entertainers, we're in the entertainment business, but boy, man, sometimes I feel like I could do the shittiest job on purpose and would get more fucking views and clout and followers for people making fun of how horrible I am than if I gave them good music. But I think that another thing that really should change, man, um, I think that record labels are silly because they have gotten to a point now where like artist development is gone. It's gone. And that used to be a thing. Artist development in record labels used to be, um, part of taking an artist who was independent and was really working and then turning them into this national act, right? And now, they expect you to have all that kind of together for yourself. And I don't think that's a horrible thing, but I think that our quality of music, I think music as a whole, in general, the industry, artistically especially, would benefit if the freaking record labels went back to doing um, some real artist development and A&R. I think that they've gotten so far away from that because they're having to compete with independent artists, and I think that that's kind of their issue. I mean, I'm an independent. I don't plan on ever signing with anybody. You know what I mean? I'd rather just stay independent, honestly. Another thing about record labels that sucks is that any record label that's big enough to offer you anything is going to wait until you're like right there as an independent artist, and then they're going to just give you that little final push. So technically, you're like, you already put in all that work. You just gave it to somebody else. You know what I mean? And I see it happen all the time. With artists who are booming, and then they go and they sign, and then you know they get pushed to the back burner on the label, and they got to listen to the label and do all that. Next thing you know, they don't have a career anymore. The label drops them, and you know what I mean. And it's sad. It's a sad deal. So the industry, man, I think that I love independent artists. I think that that's great. I just think that a lot could change with like the labels. Um, I think that, like you said about the consumers, getting the consumers, um, understanding the difference, understanding who they are, and then targeting them, and then yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of different things. I guess how you could look at it.
You said something very interesting, and this is something that I talk about. You said if you make the wackest song, that you would get more views because people will be talking about it. And you're honest to God, the truth is right. I think we got into a society and a place now where you can just talk about a motherfucker. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Have you seen like the Shamars and all these? They ugly as hell. Just it is what it is. They ugly as hell. The form looking. You know what I'm saying? The gay deformed guy. And when I look, and I really don't pay no attention, but I start to like kind of look and wondering why do people do this? Like, why is they getting all these views? So one time I just went on a live, right? JP, I just, you gotta do your research, right? So I went on a live, and I'm on a live, and I'm just looking at least 1,000 comments, because they got like damn 100K. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? They got damn 100K, 20K on them mug. But I'm looking at damn near 1,000 comments talking about them. You're ugly. You're this. Sit down. Shut up. Look at your ugly self. You so and so. You're ugly. And they're going up and going up. And the person, they ain't tripping. They know how ugly they is. But they over there getting money, so they ain't tripping. And then another thing, now, also making yourself looking like a jackass also. So we got two things that's going against us. For one, you gotta make yourself like a jackass, and you gotta be ugly. And hold on, three things. Because now you gotta let everybody talk about you, and you gotta take it. Or sometimes they go back off of them, on them, and stuff like that. Or they say something funny. I bet your mama like this and all that. But you know what I'm saying? So you really hit on something that's absolutely true, and it's messed up. We messed up. We
It
messed.
is. society thing, really. Like it is. It's a messed up thing in society because that's what are we rewarding? We reward jackasses. That's it. Like for real, and like we choose to do that. What's crazy about it is that I get the entertainment side of it, but like if you want to see some of that shit, like support a fucking comedian, bro, who's being a jackass to entertain you on purpose, not some asshole who's being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, again, the way that it's all designed now is just so different and so weird and like so I don't know, man. Like, but I'm with you 100%. You know, it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy, and it is our society. You know.
I totally agree. So, all right, my man. So, what's success to JP? What's success to you, my guy?
Man, okay, so success, I mean, it's a double-edged sword for me, right? Because I have things that I want to accomplish still. We talked about that a little earlier. But then I genuinely feel like I have done some things, man, and I have accomplished so I mean, just in some people's and certain people's eyes, I've already made it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, um I feel successful already. I'm blessed, you know. Um I'm blessed to be able to make money doing music. I'm blessed to be able to book shows and get paid well for them. When I do them, I'm blessed to be able to have the things that I have. But I would, of course, without sounding greedy, I'm still a poor country boy. There ain't a whole lot of money there. So you know what I'm saying? Like really, and so to be successful, I would like to be able to have a comfortable living. Um, but when you just posted that comment about respecting art, that's the most important thing is being artistic with this shit. To me, that's the most important thing, and I feel like genuinely, hopefully, I guess we were talking about finding your fans, and my fans respect the artistic side of music for real. And if you don't, then I mean whatever. But like, um, it's a lot to me. I really represent music a lot to colors and painting, and I'm not sure why I do that, but I naturally do. And so I just naturally like, not that I hear a specific song or a key and think of a color. It's just my representation of like how it makes you feel and how like it can transform too and do and mean different things and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So like to me, it really is artistic. And if you listen to my stuff, I try to be very metaphorical with my lyrics. You know, um, I used to. If you listen to some of my older stuff, I would be very literal with my lyrics. Um, and now I try to be a lot more metaphorical with my lyrics. And there are songs still that you just need to be straightforward with. But like the song Frog Gigging, her metaphors all up and that, up and down, and all around through that. And we tried to really tie in the street and the country on that track. And I think we did a really good job of it. And I think that, if you really listen to the words, listen to the lyrics and stuff, you'll find the artistic side of frog gigging. Because frog gigging, most country folks, would say frog gigging is going out, finding a frog, a spear, and a frog with a spear. If you watch a music video, we're dumping a body in the music video. You know what I mean? And if you listen to the lyrics, you'll kind of understand that what we're saying is we're pretty much comparing like that old boy got frog gigged, like he got gigged. That frog right there got gigged. Period. So it is a metaphor in itself, all the way to the music video too, and the production of that. So it's really it's fun to do art, man.
Hey,
And
I'm glad you explained what frog gigging was because I didn't know what it was. So I'm glad that you explained that. Also, you need to market that frog gigging, and you also need to trademark that like right now. That is something that no one says, and that can be something that when you're marketing and people understand what frog gigging is. And now it's like, oh, so now you got
Yeah.
all these rappers and everybody all of a sudden you know what I'm saying, talking about frog gigging. So that's just some advice to you, my guy, because that's a very unique word. And I'm glad I know what it means now. Now I really like the song even more now because I already like the song anyway. But now I really like the song because now I understand what frog gigging is because I really didn't know that. So thank you for that, my guy. And that was a question I was going to ask. So, all right, my guy. So, tell us about what was the craziest thing that happened to you performing? What was one of the craziest things that happened to you while performing on stage?
While performing on stage, whew, boy, I had a lot of crazy experiences performing on stage. One of the crazy, I mean, I don't know, man. I got so many different memories, but like one of the,
Tell us a couple of them, my guy.
okay, I got you. I had a lady, you know, we always have people jump up on stage and want to dance and shit, and that's fun. I welcome it, you know, like I'm always like, come on up here, hell yeah. Sometimes it pisses people off to like being in another band, you know. Sometimes my band members will get mad because I always be like, come on up here, hell. So I mean, you know, I've had guitars broken, amplifiers kicked, people fucking getting drunk and fucking falling, and people taking their clothes off, all kinds of crazy shit like that. I remember one time we played this outside event, and it was on the river, and there was nothing but a bunch of just fucking drunk ass college kids everywhere. And these drunk college kids, you know, they're like piled up at the stage. And I guess I had a friend or something who like had made these signs or something, but they were like semi heckling signs. And he started passing them out. And so we're rocking out to this giant ass crowd out here, these drunk, I mean, there's girls fucking taking their clothes off and doing crazy shit. You know, we're doing all kinds of different music, from reggae music to hip hop music to, you know what I mean? Like just getting everybody dancing, country music. We're doing it. And then these people start holding up these signs, like just these weird signs, like JP, uh, uh, JP makes the lady swoon. JP, you're sexy, but you still need to lose 10 pounds. You know, JP, you know what I mean? Just like crazy stuff. And so that was a crazy moment because I'm like, man, it was fun and hilarious, but that shit was funny. It was crazy. I used to have a reputation where you would come to one of my shows and you didn't know, and I quit drinking. I don't drink a whole lot anymore. I still drink a little bit, but not a whole lot anymore. But you used to come to my shows and I would be in the back, and you didn't know if you were going to get 10 minutes or if I was going to play and the bar was going to be mad at me because I kept going and wouldn't stop. I mean, sometimes you come to a show and we'd be booked for, 3 hours, 4 hours, and I'd play 5 hours. You know, I mean, they're kicking people out saying, stop, you guys have to stop. We have to close. We're closed. We got to get everybody out. You know what I mean? And then there would be times when, I would be drunk as hell. Boy, I'd come out and 10 minutes of some shit that like you've never seen before. And then I'd fucking go backstage and pass out. Like, sorry, y'all, I'm done. And but I was a little bit of a prima donna back then, but man, we've had some. I've been in a bunch of bar brawls, over the years. Luckily, most of the time with our bands, we always tried to cater to the females. The females come, the dudes follow. That's the rule of the game, you know what I mean? If you can cater to the females, the men will come too. So you got to get the girls to the show. But yeah, there was one time when we sold a bar out of liquor so much that they ran out of cups, and they were using like mason jar, like just started pulling random shit out to serve liquor, you know what I mean, stuff, because they ran out all kinds of stuff, man. We've had places packed out to a point where you're like, I didn't even realize that this place could bring this many people. Just a lot of weird, like fun stuff, parties, the rock star shit, bro. Um, doing coke off of fucking titties on stage, you probably shouldn't do that. But I mean, we do all kinds of fun stuff. Back in my younger years, bro, I'm old now. I don't do all that extra stuff anymore. But I mean, we used to get down like that.
Love and rock and roll, baby. Love and rock and roll. That's all I gotta say. Love and rock and roll. All right, my man. Um, what was some of the best advice that you got?
Don't listen to none of these motherfuckers, bro. Fuck everybody. Don't listen to them. Everybody's a critic. Every fucking one. Everybody's a critic, and it's just an opinion. So fuck it. Do what you want to do. Be who you are. Don't try to be like anybody else. Just be you, do you, and don't worry about it. Find your own people. Find your own crowd. Just because so and so don't like you don't mean shit. Another thing, another advice is don't ever burn a bridge. That's a big mistake that I've made too, because I like to call people out on their bullshit. But really, you should swallow your pride and never burn a bridge, because you never know when opportunity. You just never know who knows who in this business in the first place. But don't burn bridges, bro. Like, that's a bad move on anybody's part. So yeah, I mean, um, and don't believe nobody. I'm telling you, that's big. Don't believe nothing nobody tell you. Everybody, you know how many people told? Well, I'm telling you, you were just saying, if I had $100,000, I want to invest in it. You know how many motherfuckers come up to me and be like, "Hey, bro, I got all this money, man, and I think I'd like to," and end up being foolish. I've been promised to be on MTV, promised the fucking world, bro. They'll tell you whatever to get you to hang out with them for the night, and they're full of shit or whatever. Just don't believe these fools.
All right, my guy. So, what was something that you long believed when you was young, and then grew up and found out that it was a lie?
Well, my first thing is probably not the best thing. Everybody's good. Everybody got a good heart, and everybody's good. I always used to think that when I was young, and I had to learn that the hard way, that that's not the truth. Not everybody is good. Not everybody got a good heart, and there's a lot of people who aren't. There's actually, it seems to me like these days, it's more rare to find somebody who's genuine. Too much fake shit, Uh, that's something that I really, honestly, I always believed that everybody was good, man. I call me gullible or whatnot, but I always did. And the truth of the matter is that there's very few people who are actually stand up folks, um, and they're hard to find. And when you find them, you got to celebrate them and hold on to them, you know. So
You know what, JP, it's okay. When I was 13, I thought all girls was good. It's okay. I found
yeah,
out that was a lie. All right. So, my guy, tell us, tell us what motivates you. And I got one more question after that. Tell us what motivates you.
well, my kids are really important. So what motivates me in my life is my kids. But what motivates me in the music, honestly, is the people that rock with me, the people that show me love and really genuinely rock with me. Those people really motivate. They help to keep me motivated. It sounds really stupid because you're not supposed to depend on like likes and comments and stuff like that. And it sounds really maybe cliche, but I really do, because the people who are there and are really willing to take the time to support me, you know what I mean? That really means a lot to me. And I'm really fortunate to have that. And I'm really lucky to have the people who, my fans really love me. They really rock with me. It's almost like a family. I have a fan page that was started by a fan. And, I love it. My fan page is booming, bro. People get on there and they just to share stories about me and shit like that, bro. And it's like, it's crazy, you know what I mean? And so I'm grateful, man. I love my people. They really do. They're really good folks that rock
Well,
with me.
well, well, make sure you share this interview to your fan page.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
do you think it's important to respect and remember the old school?
Well, absolutely, man. You know, one of the things that, I mean, how you know where you're going if you don't know where you've been is one of the things I would say. But then, two, the question is, how serious are you about this, too? Like, are you really serious about this, or are you just trying to put a couple songs together for your friends so you can be cool? Like, because that's one thing. But if you're going to be real serious about it, you're really going to respect the craft. You know, you really got to understand. It's one of the reasons why I didn't start out doing country rap. I was already country, but I felt like I needed to put my time in, you know, in the rap side of things. You know what I mean? And learn the culture correctly. Seriously, you know. And I think that was an important thing for me. It's one of the things with country rappers, man. And country rappers, I mean, they're country as hell, but like, y'all know anything about hip hop? Like, for real? Like, do you know anything about actual hip hop? How many times you been in the hood and performed? Never. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? That's how I genuinely feel. Why? Well, because of the historical reason of hip hop, right? Like, if you don't understand the history of it, then you don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. But for me, you know, being a blues kid, being a big blues kid too, was huge for me. And learning that side of music, learning how music is. Man, I could get into some long ass conversations about music theory and stuff like that. I mean, you know, about the 5 note African scale versus the 7 note major European scale, and about how those are the two main scales that we use in what we call Western music. Outside of that, there are a few other scales, but they're rarely used, and most of them are based off of those two scales. So, you know,
Hold on, hold on. So we now you done messed up, my guy,
okay.
JP. You done messed up, my guy, because help artists at least understand one of those skills, at least one. At least one. Explain at least one. You ain't got to give us all the game, the whole game. But explain one of those skills to us, please.
Sure. I think the easiest one to try to explain would probably be the 7 note European scale, and the reason why is because the 5 note African scale is the exact same thing as the 7 note scale minus 2 notes. You know, but it's still the same. The sequence is still the same. To explain a major scale would be simply to say that the major scale in its root, in its own, in the basis of it, is a very happy sound. Um, but within that scale, there are 7 notes. You have 7 other sounds, 7 other perspectives, right? So you can take this 7 note scale and you can actually create within this 7 note scale. If you start on the one in music theory, like on the first note of the scale, it's going to be a happy song. There's nothing you can do about it. It's pretty, it's happy, it makes you. If you start on the sixth, right, exactly. If you start on the sixth note, which is the what we call the natural minor in music, it's the natural minor. The sixth note is where you get the sad or the angry sounds and those sort of emotions, right? But even starting on the sixth note, it's still within that major scale, right? So we still have two emotions that we're just speaking about based on that singular scale alone. So all of music, for what we understand music to be, is pretty much based around that, around what they call the Ionian mode or the major scale or the first note of the major scale, right? Which is the happy, pretty sound, and the sixth note of the major scale, which is the Aeolian mode, also known as the natural minor. So there you go. There's one of them. If you really want to know to kind of play. Hey, and for all your producers out there, if you start counting, you can use any note like this: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and it starts over. And if you're in the key of D, you just start with D. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and it starts over. And whenever we talk about that sixth minor, it's a real fun one to learn. So if you're in the key of E, you just count up the sixth one. E, F, G, A, B, C minor is the minor. So for the producers out there, Like I always wonder if if a lot of producers don't understand music theory, like, but you guys would do yourselves a big, big, big favor to learn one major, two minor, three minor, four major, five major, six minor, seven diminished. There you go.
Hey, that's why I wanted you to explain because I have a lot of artists that do come in, producers and stuff like that. And, a lot of people are not producers. Some of them just beat makers. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are not actually music creators. And they don't understand the difference. You just explained the whole difference on a whole nother level, my guy. You're just not a beat maker. You do this. You know if you're gonna hit this major, I'm going for this sound. You know I'm gonna hit this major, this one I'm going for right here. Now that's some big stuff right there to know as producer. That's a big shout out to you, my guy, knowing the music like you know it. So last thing before we get up out of here, my guy. What do you feel about the AI now that's going to be used in entertainment, that's being used in music now? What do you feel about AI?
I mean, I think that, listen, man, like honestly, I think that there's some entertainment that can be fun and whatnot with the AI and stuff. I just, I'm really not big on fake people. I'm not big on there. We were talking earlier about how, you know, the entertainment business is really based around negativity now. And I think that AI is a negative thing because you lose your creative process. I mean, and I don't know if you're talking about, which aspect. I just think that in general, you're really losing the creative process. If you're having AI write your stuff, you're not being creative. I mean, you'd be better off probably having someone who actually is creative write something for you rather than having AI write it. If you're having it do your artwork, I think that it's appropriate here and there. We had AI do the artwork for us for Frog Gigging, but that was because we wanted that style of cartoon art. So we had AI do that for us, which was great. But most of the time, I would rather, if I had access to a really great artist that had time, I think that, I'd way rather use something like that because of the creative process. Because I just don't want to see our society. We've lost so much just in what we've talked about in this interview, and I don't want to see our society lose to AI. Because next thing you know, we don't even create anymore. We're letting a computer create for us, and then we're just a face. Well, guess what? Before too long, we ain't gonna need that face no more either. So
Good shot, my guy. Hey man, I'm giving a big shout out to you, my guy. You got a great family presence. I see a lot of people that complain about we don't got my family don't support me. They don't do this. What I'm saying right now is just amazing. Big shout out to your sister Deb. I'm reading the comments. I see them what's going down. What's up, Miss Deb? Okay, that's what I'm talking about, sister,
I tell you,
mommy. You know what I'm talking about? Hey.
I gotta give Deb a shout out. Deb lives in Florida now, and Deb is not actually my sister. She says she's my sister because she is like one of the many amazing fans that I have. Deb
That's your
has
sister.
such a great friend of mine that we are like family, but it's because she has supported me for tens of years, and we're talking about when we were talking about real fans. I mean, Deb would drive. She used to live in Kansas, and she would drive however many hours it would take her just to come see me play a show in Northwest Arkansas and turn around and drive home and go back. You know, uh, those are the kind of people that, for one, she's the sweetest lady in the world when you get to know her. And, I wish I had a lot more fans like Deb. She's amazing. She's an amazing friend. She's become a fan. She's become part of my family, though, for sure. So, I mean, for real.
Most definitely. That's why I say no, Deb, your sister, my guy. Ain't no. Well, let me tell no, that's your sister. That's just what that is. Cause that's what that is. Hello, dude. And my name is Raz, young lady. How are you doing, Miss Deb? All right, my man. We're gonna get up out of here, man. It was a pleasure meeting you, man. And you know, you on the Underground Show playlist, man. We gonna keep rocking you on the Underground Show like we already been rocking for our gig, and I'm glad you explained that. Had a pleasure interviewing you. It was just so magnificent. I love the energy that was going on. Your family in the building. Arkansas was in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Keep doing your do, my guy, cause you got this. You got this, my guy. Keep doing what you're doing, my man. So. We finna get up out of here, man. Tell everybody where they can find you, how they can find you, how they can support you. Tell everybody everything, where they can get you to you and all that, website, everything.
Gotcha. So the easiest way to find me is to Google my name, JP The Rockstar. And if you Google JP, TheRockstar, JP The Rockstar, it'll give you a list of, you know, all of my stuff, you know, all the different listening platforms. I'm on all the platforms. I'm on all the different stuff. You can see me. If you want to support me, I don't want your money. I would rather, like we were talking about earlier, I'd rather see you like and comment and you know, show me some real love and support. You know, and you know, if you want to buy a shirt later on down the road, that's great or whatnot. But like for me, that's, you know, we're building this. You know, show your friends, tell your friends. Like if you really want to help me out, be like, this is the dude that I rock with. Check him out, follow him. You know, but as far as finding me, just Google me. It's the easiest way. Google me, look and see, find which, you know, what platform you're on and what you like to do, and you'll find me. So.
All right, man. Let me tell you something tonight, man. We had some original answers by you tonight, my guy. Just like this last one. Just Google me. You when you say Instagram, TikTok, da-da-da-da-da. Hey, look. Hey, I'm a real G, baby. Just Google me and you'll see what's going down. Man, we finna go out with that Juice by Miss DJ that you played on. And then we going back out with that Frog Gigging one more time because that's the jam. R-A-Z is who I am. This the Underground Show. See y'all tomorrow night for the playlist because Frog Gigging will be in the playlist tomorrow night. We got industry topics. This how we drop it. Hey, thanks again, my man. You have a blessed night, man. We out of here. You know how we do it. This is the Underground Show.
I got that juice, baby. Come and get it, baby. I got that juice, baby. Come and get a boost, baby. I got that juice that make them bitches pour they cups out. I got that juice that make them clowns see what's funny now. I got that juice that make your nigga wanna drink from me. I got that juice, baby. Come and get a boost, baby. No cocaine or no perm, nigga. That's one thing that I learned, nigga. That don't make a pimp. You gotta break a nigga. Tame a nigga, maintain a nigga. It's all in the hips when you in the bed. It's all about the bench when it come to bread. It's all about the bag when it's on his head. If he disobey, then he know he dead. I need a throat goat, baby, head changer. Eat it so good, lot of spit tongue fingers. Stick so good, feel like I'm a singer. Take a bitch chick, break bread, short changer. Gotta stay with it when he posted on the block. Time to get busy, pull it out, big cock. When I start talking, he sit up and stop. Fuck around and get popped, got this pimpin' on lock. Juice, baby. I got that juice that make them bitches pour they cups out. I got that juice that make them clowns see what's funny now. I got that juice that make your nigga wanna drink from me. I got that juice, baby. Come and get a boost, baby. I got that juice that make them bitches pour they cups out. I got that juice that make them clowns see what's funny now. I got that juice that make your nigga wanna drink from me. I got that juice, baby. Come and get a boost, baby. I might pop out with my new nigga, stun off on his old bitch, run up on the
I get money. A big country. I get money. Hey, a big country. Hold up. I'm going back to hunting. I'm going back to fishing. Fuck this rap shit. Hey, I'll end up in prison. Yeah. You won't catch me slipping. You won't catch me flipping. Nah. I'll walk your ass down. It's just like frog picking. Hey, I'm going back to hunting. I'm going back to fishing. Fuck this rap shit. Hey, I'll end up in prison. Yeah. You won't catch me slipping. You won't catch me flipping. Nah. I'll walk your ass down. It's just like frog picking. I really came about the country. I really came about the mud. I spit my shit up in the city. I'm respected by them thugs. In the woods, you know I'm famous. I wear shorts with these boots. And all my hood rap friends call me the Great White Truth. Hey, I'm country, so don't try me. Slack Jordan, I get grimy. I'm in the city with a pole. I'm always checking who behind me. Arkansas rep my clique. I was born to talk my shit. Knock, don't know who it is. You'll meet my double barrel switch. See, I'm a redneck. I'm white trash, a hippie kind of kid. I got a redneck, a white trash, a hippie kind of bitch. I'm like a mix of David Cole, Cold Fold, and Bo C. Now let me take this up, church. I'm the country rap Jesus. I'm big country. I get money. Hey, I'm big country. I get money. I'm big country. I get money. Hey, I'm big country. Hold up. I'm going back to hunting. I'm going back to fishing. Fuck this rap shit. Hey, I'll end up in prison. Yeah. You won't catch me slipping. You won't catch me flipping. Nah. I'll walk your ass down. It's just like frog picking. Hey, I'm going back to hunting. I'm going back to fishing. Fuck this rap shit. Hey, I'll end up in prison. You won't catch me slipping. You won't catch me flipping. Nah. I'll walk your ass down. It's just like frog picking. Hey.
Big Joe, I get money. 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 Going back to hunting and fishing. I up a pole on these niggas. Pockets got swole on these bitches. Don't see the hate, but I love how they sneak with the disses. Wipe me down, yeah, I'm clean as the dishes. Moving like snakes, I hear them hiss. Old scabs, yeah, I see them picking. Can't put the shoe on me cause it ain't fitting. Mad that I'm winning, they losers. Skip these niggas like glass. I think it's fair, so they call me Bueller. They on the top of computers. I really be with them shooters. My niggas ride like a Uber. Boy, I'm on top like a roofer. These niggas funny, Amy Schumer. Yeah, know I'm the one that they hate most, but they watch like a paid post. And they sit back and take notes. Rello like who is they? I don't know. I fuck around and get they smoke. I ain't worried cause they broke. And I'm T.I. cause they know. Boom, in this case closed. Cause I fed to the country with JP and lay low. Like,
I'm going back to hunting. I'm going back to fishing. Fuck this rap shit. Hey, I'll end up in prison. Yeah. You won't catch me slipping. You won't catch me flipping. Nah. I'll walk your ass down. It's just like frog picking. Hey, I'm going back to hunting. I'm going back to fishing. Fuck this rap shit. Hey, I'll end up in prison. You won't catch me slipping. You won't catch me flipping. Nah. I'll walk your ass down. It's just like frog picking. Hey. These rappers, they be so emotional. Talk about stacks and they be so damn gullible. Up on this track is my daily devotional. I'm coming back and this shit ain't negotiable. Yeah, for me, man, it goes down like this, I was real nice to everybody. I spent a lot of time with everybody, and I tried to be good for everybody. And every single one of them motherfuckers shit on me, bro. Let me tell you something, man. I'm the only white boy from my state that was ever on a national hip-hop album. You think I got any love from these motherfucking people? Nah, man, as a matter of fact, I got stabbed in the fucking back. So you know what? Fuck being lost, man. I'm assassinating, choking rappers, they aspirating. Cut them off, I'll castrate them. Can't stop this masturbation, this transformation. Buys on my homies act like they ride for them. Fact is, they won't lie for them, won't cry for them.
Fact is, they won't die for them now.
like you lost another one.
Talking trash, all that shit is gonna get them in trouble. I bust they ass, little bitches know I come with the muscle. I got that gas and I'm lit, they can't count on my hustle. My life has always been a struggle. That's why it's hard to be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble. Be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble. Be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble. Be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble. Be humble.
Fucking with these little bitches. Talking tough, but they ain't ever been in the trenches. It's like a motherfucking gimmick. A player's an epidemic. A haters a fucking clinic. A taters a pandemic. A fakers. Flashback to Master P. Back when I was 19, kickers bumping in the streets. Now I stay low key. I roll the best damn weed. I got the loot and I can shoot, so don't run up on me. In this game I'm fucking taking. Half of you suckers are breaking bread on shit you're faking. But I still roll up, I still show love. I lift my cup, I stand in front, I share my blunt. You know my gang is too hard. Cost you a stack to get 2 bars. Roll into the town with a fast cars. We got the whole club just trap sauce, 3 rap stars. Super dudes drop cum star. Bitches cry like we pop stars. I'm alive again, I'm a rock star.
Talking trash, all that shit is gonna get them in trouble. I bust they ass, little bitches know I come with the muscle. I got that gas and I'm lit, they can't count on my hustle. My life has always been a struggle. That's why it's hard to be her. Rock set the game, turn a single to double. Your mama said you was a main, but you still wanna cuddle. They want the clout without the pain. They never been in a scuff. They don't understand the struggle. That's why it's hard to be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble. Be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble. Be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble. Be humble. Hard to be hard to be humble.
Yeah. My guitarist Razz, I'll cut these heads like. Yeah. My guitarist Razz, I'll cut these heads like. Yeah. My guitarist Razz, I'll cut these heads like. Yeah. My guitarist Razz, I'll cut these heads like.
Like, it's a whole lot of gangsters, it's a whole lot of drugs. It's some hoes popping pussy, made them dollars on the floor. It's a whole lot of gangsters, it's a whole lot of drugs. It's some hoes popping pussy, made them dollars on the floor. It's a whole lot of gangsters, it's a whole lot of drugs. It's some hoes popping pussy, made them dollars on the floor. It's a whole lot of gangsters, it's a whole lot of drugs. It's some hoes popping pussy, made them dollars on the floor. It was this nigga that I knew back from hitting nicks, slanging dick. Last time I checked, he didn't have no bitch, single as shit. But who the fuck he be? As around town like didn't know me. Knowing that bitches be hating and niggas be taking from conversation down to confrontation. But now I don't get that, but nigga get this. Yes, I'm shaking all this ass, but I don't strip for no tip. You like the way I pop it on the table, spilling liquor on your neighbor. Make you pick and choose between these 32 flavors. But now nigga, look here, let me make this shit clear. I'm a magician, make your money bitch and we disappear. So if you down to ride up in this caddy, put your number on the napping. Niggas like you, I know you be catching when I start asking where the dollars at. It's a whole lot of drugs. It's some hoes popping pussy, made them dollars on the floor. It's a whole lot of gangsters. It's a whole lot of drugs. It's some hoes popping pussy, made them dollars on the floor. It's a whole lot of gangsters. It's a whole lot of drugs. It's some hoes popping pussy, made them dollars on the floor. It's a whole lot of gangsters. It's a whole lot of drugs. It's a hoes popping pussy, made them dollars on the floor. Pick it up and roll it, come now, bounce it. On my tippy toes, I be bouncing. Hands on my knees, I'ma bounce it. On that BBC, when I dip, drop, roll up on a dick, see the look up on his face. Hold his neck, slow rolling it, make a grip, then I look away. Give my little ass little smack, pat. Pull my wig off when I throw it back. Nigga beat it up, me to take the cat. When he tap out, I ain't coming back, cause I bounce it. He cannot believe it, I bounce it. Yeah, fat mama be greedy. Boy, play with the pussy, play with the pussy. Lay in the pussy, lay in the pussy. Shake your face just like a doll. Fuck me on the window, fuck up on the walls when I bounce it. Pick it up and roll it, I be bouncing. On my tippy toes, I be bouncing. Hands on my knees, I'ma bounce it. On that BBC, watch me bounce it. Pick it up and roll it, I'ma bounce it. On that BBC, when I
pretty thick bitch, and that ass on. Bounce that shit, gon' bounce that shit. Pretty thick bitch, and that ass on. Bounce that shit, gon' bounce that shit. Pretty thick bitch, and that ass on. Bounce that shit, gon' bounce that shit.
on my tippy toes, I be bouncing. Boy, I'ma drop that do-do-do. Boy, I'ma drop that do-do-do. Boy, I'ma make that like, yeah. Make that ass clap, yeah. That's it. Make that ass clap. Boom, 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 back. That's that pussy pop. Boom, back. That's that back. Yeah. Make that ass clap. Yeah. Make that ass clap. Boom, 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 back. That's that pussy pop. Boom, back. That's that back, yeah. Pick it up and roll it.
One thing life taught you.
If you take your top lip and connect it to your bottom lip, you will shut the fuck up. Sometimes shutting the fuck up is the best thing you can do.
Unc, what's one thing life taught you the hard way?
Well, anybody can switch up on y'all, sometimes for no reason at all. Even after everything you've done for them, they'll sit there and watch you drown.
Yeah. Unc, what's one thing life taught you?
Don't beat yourself up over past mistakes. Might as well save that energy, because you're most likely gonna fuck up again in the future.